Liberia, it is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, Liberia, it is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Come on, let's go party la. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Come on, let's go party la. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Come on, let's go party la. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
African soldier. Soldiers to fight for freedom. African soldiers now. African soldiers to fight for freedom.
Oh, what a time we're in. What a time we're in. A time that is so difficult. A time that eating has become an accomplishment for Liberians. A time that Liberians can no longer march, peacefully protest for their rights. A time that the government officials, they continue to do things that are not in the interest of the Liberian people. A time that motorcyclists are crying. A time that Liberians are going to bed on hunger. Liberians are walking from one junction to another junction. What a time we are in. And I would like to term it as a sad time for Liberia. A time that a president will buy a vehicle worth millions of dollars while Liberians are crying from hunger. Liberians are crying from sicknesses. Liberia are crying. Liberians, the students are crying for education, proper education. And what a time we're in. A time that there's no rule, there's no respect for the law, the same law that governs us. What a time. What a time we are in that the vice president of the Republic of Liberia will continue to divide Liberians. What a time we're in. That the representatives, the senators who are there to make the law, they are not making the law. And I would say that it is a sad time for Liberia. The health facilities, you cannot get proper treatment. The education sector, instructors are crying. And at large, the general public, they are suffering. They are buying a bag of rice, in fact, half bag of rice, for a price that no one thought that they could have been buying bag of rice for. Liberians are going to bed hungry. Liberians are walking from one junction to another junction. Liberians are not getting jobs. There's no job opportunity for Liberians. What a sad time to know that you will go to school, acquire education, but you cannot get the job. If you do not know the people who govern the country, you cannot get the job. If you are not connected to a certain political party, you cannot get the job. What a sad time for Liberia. This is how we say good morning good morning Liberia. Voice of Liberia 104.1. And this morning I can say that you people there in Buchanan City, you're getting me crystal clear. Those of you in Margini County, Kakata City. Those of you in Bunk County, Banga City. And those of you in Nimba County, in Maryland County, in Norfolk County, and those of you in Monrovia, where the head office of Voice of Liberia is. I would like to say good morning to all of you and welcome you to another program, to another edition of Good Morning Liberia. This is where we converge to talk about the issues that matters to our country, Mama Liberia. And we always tell Liberians that no matter the difficult times, no matter the sad times, no matter how bad the economy is, we always say that there is hope hope. Because once you are living, there is hope. Once there is life, there is hope. So we tell you, Liberians, who tune in every morning to get information, we inform you that Liberia will not burn. We inform you to keep the peace within this country. Because one day Liberia will enjoy. One day there will be a government who will care for its people. There will be a government that will respect the rule of law. There will be a government that will not send its citizens to bed or hunger. There will be a government that will provide jobs for its citizens, not to remove people from their positions. That government will come. And until then, we keep our fingers crossed and we wait for hope.
So
let me say good morning to all of you. Let me welcome you this morning. There are a couple of things to talk about, and there are too many things to discuss this morning. And majority of them you want to sit and watch, because we will talk the issues this morning as they unfold. My name is Samira One Lie, and of course I'm Samira One Lie. And I will be with you here up to 10 o'clock this morning. So let us have breakfast together. Let us eat at the table this morning. Let us talk. Let us sit around the table and talk. Let us not fight, Liberians. Change will come. There is hope. And all we hope for is the best. So this morning the cash giveaway is on. And there's so many exciting news for you. We're giving out 20,000. We're giving out 100,000. We're giving out 50,000 this morning. But this is how it works. On my show this morning, I will give out 50,000 and I will give out 20,000 to too many persons. And at the end of the day, the presenter who will be here presenting will give out another 50,000, making it 100,000. And then we climax it. So this morning, all you need to do is to dial *799*90#. I repeat, the code is *799*90#. And then you play with just 200 Liberian dollars. Play more than one time. Play 2 times, play 3 times, and be able to win yourself some money. Yeah, the economy already hard. The country is hard though. So you want to play more in order to win. That's *799*90#. And then you play with 200 Liberian dollars to win yourself. To win yourself 20,000 here this morning, or to win yourself 50,000 here this morning. So, like I said, we are doing it, and don't take my words for granted. We will do it this morning. So, first, to open the draw, let's get 15 persons to pay. Then we open the draw. This week is a Christian week, I should say. It is the Christian Easter week, and it is known as the Holy Week. And there are a couple of things we will talk to you about this morning. We'll just take the Christian minds back and remind them about this week. Tell them that they are to keep it holy this week. And we go into our discussions. So let me say good morning to all of you. Let me say welcome. Those of you watching us on our Facebook platform, I encourage you to share the live video. Share it in all of the groups that you can share it in. Share it on your various pages. Let us all come together and disseminate information this morning, as it promises to be a very fascinating, interesting, and memorable conversation here on Good Morning Liberia with Samira One Lie. So let us continue to do what we can do to the best of our ability. Do not stop and continue playing the cash giveaway, fellow Liberians. It is on. This morning we are giving out 20,000. We're giving out 50,000. At the end of the day, it will be climaxed with another 50,000. So those of you listening this morning, you want to play in order to get some money. Because when I tell you that I'm giving out money, like it or not, I'm giving out money. And there will be people that will win. We are opening the draw with 15 persons to play. Before 7:30, let's get the 15 persons to play. And then the draw is open. Then we continue and be able to give out some money. By 7:45, 7:50, we want to give out our first first 20,000. Do not forget that before the show ends, you will win 50,000. So keep dialing *799 *90# and play with 200 Liberian dollars. You want to tell other people too to play as we go about the discussion. Like we said, this week is a Christian Easter week, and this week is known as the Holy Week. Okay, and it is on the Christian calendar, I should say. And this week it commemorates the final days of Jesus Christ's life, the time he was crucified, his resurrection, and the day by day activities. So what we're going to do here this morning is we'll tell you a little about the Christian week. There are some churches now, they are going for conventions. They have the youth convention, like my church I'm in, the Open Bible Standard Church. There are many across Liberia, so it's Open Bible Standard churches. But I am in the Spiritual Harvest Open Bible Standard Church. You have the youth of all the Friday, you have the Easter Sunday. And Sunday is celebrated because of the resurrection of Jesus from the dead. That is the reason why Sunday is being celebrated as the Easter Sunday. It is the Easter Sunday. People celebrate, people go to churches, have service joyfully, they sing and they enjoy themselves because it was on Sunday that Jesus resurrected from the dead. So it was just to give you a little wrap up about the Holy Week and some of the things that happens. Out of that, Christians, they are observing the Holy Week now. You'll find more Christians going to churches. You'll find them, involved into the Holy Week, keeping themselves holy, monitoring the week and all of that. And on Friday, you have the Good Friday, people going to the churches to celebrate, to reflect on some of the things. Okay, so that is it. That does it for the Holy Week. We just start to say out because myself, I am a Christian and I am a proud Christian. Okay, so we Christians, we observe the week. And in Liberia, it is a national thing, right? Wherein you have offices will close, schools will close. And people will go about going to churches, various churches to celebrate Jesus and all of that. Okay. And all of that. So let us do the acknowledgement quickly, and then after the acknowledgement, we'll be able to go ahead with our discussion and be able to go along with our discussion. But while we are doing the acknowledgement, do not forget to continuously play the cash giveaway. It is on. We're giving out 20,000 this morning. We're giving out 50,000 this morning. At the end of the day, another 50,000 will be given out. So we said that by 7:45, 7:50, we want to take our first draw for the 20,000. And we said that we needed 15 persons to open it for the whole thing to start. So the code is *799*90#. *799*90#. And then you play with 200 Liberian dollars. Make sure you play more than one time. CDC, Papi Success Data for Life. He says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from Duport Road. Rescue turned to big excuse. You got to write it down so I know what he said. Richard Camun says, I'm Richard Camun watching you live from New Georgia Estate. Thanks so kindly. Tita Tulai says, good morning, my beautiful sister. This is Abdullah Dukle. He writes, good morning, Samira and the peace, loving people of Lofa County. I'm following closely from Mount Barclay community. And then Max B. Cooper says, good morning, viewer L family. My name is Max B. Cooper, and I'm watching you from Iron Gate, Bannersville. I think he meant Broadville. Stanley Sheriff said, I'm a proud son of Bohe Town, Pokwa District, Grand Cape Mount County. I'm asking all citizens of Nimba to vote Madam Edith Gonglo Ware to avoid wasteful spending. Already Liberians are going to bed with hunger, and JMB and his officials are buying millions of dollar cars. Elijah Koti says, good morning, viewer L. My name is Grateful Elijah Koti, following from Banga City, Bon County. I really appreciate your information you bring to us every morning. Let God continue to protect you. Amen. Abraham G. Friday says he's following from River G County, and Muya Sharif is watching from Banga City, Bon County. Tume Joseph says, good morning, viewer L, in the listening people of Manobo County, Maryland County. To be specific, people, Sodekan District. Number 2, second boss lady Samira Wonline. I can always admire you with the beautiful spirit hair. I'm watching you live from my Propo corner on Front Street District number 7. It's shameful, disgraceful, and disgusting to see the Vice President Kunto be on campaign team for Mr. Koga in Nimba County. Where are we heading, Samira? Thank you, my people in Maryland. Okay, Willie. This is Clement. This person says, good morning. Stanley Sheriff says JNB and his officials are hooligans. Judge Manuel Weah and his officials are common and peaceful citizens that love this country called Mama Liberia. Haja AG Soiree is watching. Junior Small is watching. Stanley Sherry says these hooligans will pay for all their damages that they are causing in our country. John Small says, good morning, Samira. I'm following from Bopolu City. And this is Jerry Plateau. This person is watching this morning. And he writes, good morning, Samira, and good morning to all listeners. I'm certainly set for first-hand information this morning from the female general, following from Freeport community. Emmanuel Gadwa is following from Grand Bassa County, Buchanan City. Moses Wesse is following from Buchanan City this morning. Avino is watching. Marcus Sao is watching from Kakata City, Margibi County. James Tanu is watching from Atlanta, to be specific. And James Tanu says rescue turns into reckless mission. Yes. Victoria Morris says she's following from Catwell, Dixville Junction. George Watkins is watching from District 13, Montserrat County, Liberia. Okay. Fellow Liberians, again, welcome. Welcome. Let me say welcome to all of you. We cannot read out of the comments. Yeah. Otis is following from the UAE. We're going to say thanks to all of you for following. And I also encourage all of you to share the live video continuously. Let us share the video. Let us encourage people. Let us encourage others to join as we go about the discussion, because we're going to have a very, very, very much magnificent conversation here this morning. So let me say good morning to all of my beloved and most cherished Liberians this morning. Okay. We will get into this issue shortly. Then we go into our conversations here this morning. But firstly, we'll talk about this issue that has to do with Nimba County. Okay, we'll talk about this issue that has to do with Nimba County. Like I said in my intro, people are suffering in this country. People are dying from hunger. People don't have jobs. They are going to bed with hunger. Their children are not in school. Everything in the country is hard. Yes, we understand that the government will not provide for everybody, but when there are measures put in place to provide the enabling environment in order for citizens, not all of the citizens, but for citizens to provide for their family, if you are daily meal, then you say yes. But the government said that we should forget about the bread and butter issue. So I don't know what kind of issue we will talk about. But nevertheless, that is Liberia for you. So let us go into this issue quickly. Those of you listening, we still need the 15 persons to play so that we open the cash giveaway draw. We wanted to be open this morning, so we urge you to dial *799 *90#, play with 200 and win some money here this morning on Good Morning Liberia on Voice of Liberia 104.1 in Monrovia. Okay. So this issue quickly. This issue that has to do with the by-election that is to take place in Nimba County on the 22nd of this month, which of course we have just days claiming up to the 22nd. And you have people contesting there. You have candidates there. You have Samuel Koga. You have Edith Gonglo. You have Mark Blayon and the rest. They are going for the late Senator Prince Johnson's seat. But then, these are some of the things we want to throw light on quickly. Samuel Koga now campaign is on. Samuel Koga is campaigning. All of the candidates, they are campaigning. And Nimbayans are being encouraged to vote for Samuel Koga through Unity Party. They are campaigning is saying that Libyans should vote Samuel Koga. Here's how we are going to have this conversation this morning. We will take it bit by bit, small. We're rushing it. We're taking it small. But let us start up with the late Senator Prince Johnson. It is a seat that these people are contesting for now because he passed out in power. So definitely there should be a bad election. But let me ask this question. Is it that when Prince Johnson, the late, was alive, he supported Samuel Koga? Because people are campaigning in Hima County and they are saying that Samuel Koga should be supported. You know, he and Prince Johnson, they were together, and Prince Johnson, you know, he was close to Prince Johnson. They are related. So they are saying walking the footsteps of Prince Johnson and all of that. But is it that this man who died, is it that he supported Samuel Koga? Certainly no. It's just that the dead cannot speak. So people always say what they have to say. But Prince Johnson the late, never supported Samuel Koga. He never supported Samuel Koga. In fact, it was Mark he was supporting. It was Mark he encouraged Liberians to Libyans to vote for. But you have Unity Party people there, and they are saying that Samuel Koga should be supported. Granted, let Samuel Koga be supported. But here, these are some of the questions I'm here to ask Libyans and Liberians this morning. I'm not going to limit it to Libyans because, mind you, you have people trooping in from Monrovia here to go in Nimba County to go and vote for Samuel Koga. So we will say Liberians and Libyans. Is it that the 3 times that Samuel Koga served as a representative or lawmaker for his district, which of course he's still a lawmaker, he resigned or whatever in order to run for the senatorial seat. He's still occupying another position. What are some of the things that the people within Samuel Koga district, they have benefited from Samuel Koga? You know, these are things that people want to vote on. Let us leave that narrative that, oh, the people in the bush and blah, blah, blah. The people in the bush, they get sense. You not being educated doesn't mean that you cannot reason, doesn't mean that you don't have senses. So let me ask this question. How is it that our mothers back then raised the parents that we have today? To the extent that even the people who are going to school now, they are no better in some areas than the mothers. I'm not trying to lock down education, no, because I'm a strong supporter of education. But these people took care of our parents. They never went to school, and that is not something for us to be proud of, though. But they never had that thinking at the time. But then they raised good people. But nowadays, even people who are in school, they behave as if to say they are not even going to school. They make the education as if to say it is wasted. What they are going to school for is just being wasted. Because a man, you will see a granny from back in the days will sit here, and somebody who will have all of the education, they will sit here. If you ask a question, common reasoning question, the granny will answer it, and then the man who have all of the degree, everything, common logic. Education is different from wisdom. You can have wisdom to lead, to govern, and to do all of that. But let us leave it. It comes to this issue. Libyans, it's not like, you know, they are not educated, they're not educated. There are people who are not educated say they can understand some things, and they get common sense, common logic. When you are voting a person into power, knowing that the governments that we have been having, they are just been coming to power, you know, oh, I will do this, I will do that. Promises. At the end of the day, when they get there, they cannot even complete 70% of their promises made to the people. Nowadays, when you are voting people, vote in people according to what you are seeing. It doesn't have to be specifically constructing roads with their own money or building hand pumps or whatever. But what are some of the laws that Samuel Koga have been making for the district? What are some of the things he have been making for? What are some of the way he have been making for the district? In order for the district to get good road, in order for the district to get safe drinking water. You know, these things is the reason why they are there. To talk about it. Nobody saying they should use their money. That's not their responsibility. But what are some of the things that Samuel Koga have been involved into the House of Representatives that he should be voted to a higher position, that is the senatorial position, leaving a gap again for another by-election for the representative seat? Let us understand it. Let us get clear logic on this. Let's be serious here, Liberians. Like I said, we're taking this issue bit by bit. As we go about, we'll be giving it out bit by bit. We're taking it bit by bit. What are some of the things that he have been serving? Was it not Musa Belete that left and carried breach in his district? Certainly it was Musa Belete that did that. So what are some of the things that this man have been involved into that you will vote this man to the senatorial seat? People should be able to see tangibles. It's not just we will do this, we will do that. No. It's not just about tribal politics. It's not just because our leader says so. That time should end. You as the buyer, you should have your own right to vote whoever you want to vote, and for whatever reason you think is right for you to vote that person. That is how it works. It shouldn't just be, because our leader says so. So that is it for you, Limbayans. Look at some of the things. How is it that he has been helping his district? What are some of the projects he been carrying to the House of Representatives, to the sessions, in order to move his district forward? Or is it just something like your father position that you just be there? At the end of the day, you want to go to the senatorial position, leaving a gap again for another by-election? I am not campaigning for anybody. Anybody wins the election, that's fine. But let us look at the reality. Let us look at the truth and be able to catalog them, drop them one by one and go into it. Look at it. Look at it for yourself. Prince Johnson never supported this man. They never had it like that. So his name should not be used for a campaign. No, they never had it. We're about to play the voice of Prince Johnson. We will play it for you. You will listen to tell you that Prince Johnson and this man never had it. And after the voice, we will go to the issue about women. The Vice President Jeremiah Kun saying, hey, they raise enough for women. That the women wait and blah, blah, blah. We'll go into women into politics. And afterward, we'll go on to the issue where Jeremiah Kun said that the seat is for minor people. So you see, our leader should be someone that will bring people together. He's trying to bring division in Nima County. Minor people one side, Kio people one side. He said it where he said that he told Edith Gonglo not to run. Edith Gonglo should go take a representative candidate position. At the end of the day, Edith Gonglo should just go to America and sit down there. He himself will run the campaign for Edith Gonglo for the representative position. When Edith Gonglo won and win, the only thing she's supposed to do is to come down here to Liberia, take a certificate, and go sit down back in America. Our vice president for the country saying it. You will listen to him. It was what I said, we will take it bit by bit. You will listen to him. The vice president. Someone who is to be unifying people. Someone who, when he speaks, Liberians will say, yes, our leader has spoken. But at the end of the day, he's bringing division. But we'll go on to it. It was what I said that this conversation is a long conversation. Let's have this one where Prince Johnson never supported Samuel Koga. So that mentality, people say, oh, no, that's a lie. That's a big black lie. He never supported Samuel Koga. Let's play it now. Okay.
But my Bromo is our son. he believes in us, and he will not do anything messy. So he will join the MDR on Monday, and we will register him, and we'll support him, and he will win. Samuel Cook has been represented 3 times. He had never respected me. That's why I brought him to the politics. So if he comes to the Senate, it will be a battle there in the Senate. He will go now. But Mike Brumo is our son. He believes in us, and he will not do anything messy. So he will join the MDR on Monday, and we will register him, and we'll support him, and he will win. Samuel Cook has been represented 3 times. He had never respected me. That's why I brought him to the politics. So if he comes to the Senate, it will be a battle there in the Senate.
So somebody that he never respected and everything, and use the president to do campaign. The president died, then jumping over the president's body. And all of that. Let us leave the respect part. But being a representative for 3 times, what are some of the things you are showing? Right? What are some of the paperwork you're showing that I put this in place, I did this, I did that for the district? Absolutely nothing. You are just there to sign Booker's contract and get some loose money, the Liberian people money, and either that is what you're there for. So I would say that such person, we should say, oh yes, let's take the president to the Senate. It's the Nimbayan's decision to make, though, not mine. Because whatever decision taken, when the time reaches for the consequences, they will bear it. Just the way how the president was being voted at the end of the day, there are some people who are feeling it now. They thought that everything would have been bread and butter with the government. So that is how it works. So if Liberians cannot learn, then they will always continue. They will always continue to learn the hard way. They will always learn the hard way. So what are the papers? Where are the tangibles? What are some of the things you are showing? For people to say, oh yes, serving as a 3-time representative, this man did this, and he's qualified to go for the senatorial position. Now, let us go into this issue quickly that has to do with women in politics and everything. In my own sense, I think that women should not be subjected, right? There should be no division. Women should be given chance in politics. Who knows? If women start to govern this country, maybe you will have a better country. Maybe you will have a good economy. Who knows? But the issue wherein majority of the politicians, they will always look down on women in politics. The men, I think they have their reasons. I think they are afraid because they know that what they are doing is not the right thing. So if a lady gets there, she will be able to change these things. I think that's the reason why they are afraid. Why tell Edith not to run for the senatorial candidate position? So they said that a woman or man cannot be in one race when it comes to politics. You only expect to have all of the men there. Women should not partake. Gone are those days that you will tell women not to partake in politics. And the general public needs to get this. If you see a lady who is being impactful, a lady who is helping, who is coming up, scrapping, trying to develop the country, involved into other things, you'll be able to give them the chance. Just the way how you can give the men the chance that they can do nothing for the 6 or 9 years that they can spend in power. Women should be given a chance. Because you don't know, maybe a lady will even do better than that senator who spent 9 years in power. I believe that if Darius Delon position was given to a female, she could have done better within the 9 years. So women in politics is something that Liberia as a whole should encourage. The government should push it. Because if you see females being involved into these things, they encourage others, the younger ones. We shouldn't have that narrative that only men supposed to be in politics. representative, senator, position, the president, or wherever it's just for men. No, women can go to. So let us get it straight. Now, we move on to this issue. Continue playing the cash giveaway, star 799 star 90 hatch, star 799 star 90 hatch. It's the code for you to play the cash giveaway, star 799 star 90 hatch, star 799 star 90 hatch. It's the code for you to play the cash giveaway. Let us go into this issue quickly, and then we'll open the phone lines. After we get through with the calls, then we go on to what the vice president said. It is our major conversation. We're going to take time on it this morning because a leader should not be speaking like the way the vice president spoke just yesterday. A leader shouldn't speak like that. That's not a leader. When a leader speaks, people listen and people say, yes, the statement that was made by this leader, it makes a lot of sense. But all of what the man said, nothing you can get from in it. But we will get onto it shortly. Let us go into this issue quickly, then we'll open the phone lines and allow Liberians to just play around it a little before we go on to this Jeremiah Kun thing, right? This issue that has to do with the Prophet Key business. Like I said, I'm not a supporter of Key. I do not support him because I feel that what is involved into going on his podcast and insulting, using all kind of invectives and all of that is not something that I support. But just yesterday, I made it very explicit here. I said it. I said, Prophet Key should have been given due process. You cannot jail a person because you want to humiliate them. And I also said, whether it is your government, whether you work 150% to bring the government to power, when you are in the wrong and due process is being given and you are to serve whatever penalty you are to serve, it is prudent enough that the government be able to make you to bear your penalty, whether you support the government or not, because we are pushing justice for all. The justice in this country shouldn't be selective. We'll continue to say, though we're seeing it, it is, but we'll continue saying it. So here is it. Only yesterday I said that Prophet Key should have been given due process in the sense that NEC said it blown up because our National Election Commission for our country will sit there and somebody falsify a document. They did not see anything till they give the person to go ahead to run and all of that, and then they recall the person and everything. They blown up. They should have done better. Now, what I said was that Prophet Key was to be taking, bring his lawyer and all of that to be able to go into it, but taking and carrying to jail, I felt that they wanted to humiliate him. But yesterday in Never County, you saw Prophet Key there with the Vice President Kun and the likes of Koga and all of that. And reports reaching us say it was Mo Ali through the Vice President, all of that went and got Prophet Key out of jail. Okay, we pushed the process of a person getting due process. We push the process of the law being respected. Now, Prophet Key has been taken from jail. Let the process continue. Because falsification of document under our law, it requires a penalty. And how it requires a penalty? It requires a penalty if the person goes through due process, goes through the case been taken to court, and the person is guilty, then the person should be given the penalty that they deserve. So, like I said on yesterday, I just needed to remind the government, those that took him from jail and all of that, that what he did, it requires a penalty. Depends if they go through the case and he's found guilty. Falsifying document, it is not encouraged. It's not something that we encourage. due process should be given. So he's been taken from jail by a unity party, like I said, that whether unity party is, whether you supported them and then they put him in jail, that have nothing to do with me. But then let due process be given. Taking him from jail shouldn't mean that because he supported the government, so he falsifying his document, he should go scot-free. No, that is not what it means. Let the process continue. Let it be taken to court. If he's guilty, let him bear the penalty for falsifying the document. It's what we are saying. So whether we see him or Jeremiah Kuo, we're running it. This is a country we are running. We are not running your family or your house. Wherein when you the father in a house, and when you say this, whether the person is wrong or not, whether the person is wrong or not, when you say it, it should hold. No. We are running democracy here. There are laws we have in this country, though it is not being respected. But we have nowhere to run. We will still run to the same law. You go up, you come down. You cannot take the law in your hands. You have to run to the law. And we'll continue to run to the law till those in government respect the law. And all of what they are doing is being seen by Liberians. So let us take a few calls on some of the things that we talked about. It was just in passing. The issue about Jeremiah Kuo is coming up shortly, and that will be our major discussion. But in passing, let us take a few calls on these things that we talked about from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Let us take a few calls. Just a few calls we'll take. Then we go on to the issue of the Vice President Kuo. We will play you Kuo's voice. You listen to what he said. You yourself, when you listen to him, you call us and tell us how you understand what he said. Because for I long been knowing that we don't have a serious minded vice president. We have, since we've been saying the man is a advanced power, the man decided to talk. By the end of the day, the talking the man is doing is not making sense. Rather, he's causing chaos. So it was just better he just stay silent. I've been knowing that all he says is nonsense. He doesn't say anything for it to make sense. But this one, again, we will not take it. So we will talk about it. You listen to what the vice president said. He doesn't even behave like a leader. 08809079070, 08809079070, 0775938586, 0775938586. These are the two numbers for Orange and Lone Star subscribers within Monrovia. Those of you in the counties, 0773419502, 0773419502, 0555184711, 0555184711. These are the two numbers for those of you in the counties. The females, 0773-978502, 0773-978502. It's the number for the females to call on this morning. And the cash giveaway is on. After we take calls, we will take a draw. And we need people to play in order for us to take a draw. If you are just joining us, we said that this morning we'll give out 50,000 Liberian dollars. And before the day ends, we'll give out 50,000 Liberian dollars. But before that, we'll be giving out 20,000 Liberian dollars to winners. So we are expecting that after we get through taking calls, we'll be able to give out 20,000 Liberian dollars to a person. And we want to give out 20,000 to more than 5 persons. So if you're listening this morning, to be a part of the draw, good. In order to stand a chance to win, you have to play more than one time. Play 2 times, play 5 times, play 15 times. Because if you play 15 times with 2,000, with 200, it will amount to 1,500. The 1,500, if you win 20,000, you have a lot. Last Wednesday, we gave out 20,000. Today, we are here with 20,000 and 50,000 to one person. And like it or not, one person will win the 50,000 this morning. And we'll give out the 20,000 to winners. So play. Because if you play about 20 times, it's 2,000. You can't tell me that you play 20 times to 25 times, then you win. That's not true. So if you sacrifice your 20,000, your 2,000 or your 2,500 and play, knowing that you win 50,000 or 100 or 20,000, it's a good money. Because if you deduct 2,500 from 20,000, you left with a lot. I think it will be 17,500 or lot. So play this morning and let us give you the money. We don't want to carry it. We want to give it out to you. Star 799 star 90 hatch. Star 799 star 90 hatch. Play with 200 Liberian dollars. Tell all of your friends to play as we go about so that you'll be able to win 20,000 Liberian dollars. Those of you wanting to play USD, you play with $1.50 in USD. Play this morning and win. So we have to text. The WhatsApp number to call is 077. Okay. The WhatsApp number to call is the same orange, right? It's 0775-938-586. That is the WhatsApp number. Let's take calls this morning. I will announce the number again. Let me announce the numbers again. Then we start with the calls. 077-5-9385 86 0775-9385-8586 080-907-907. These are the two numbers to call. Those of you in Monrovia, 077-341-9502 055-1814 11 055-1847 is the number for those of you in the counters. The females 0773-978-564. Let us take calls. Let's talk to that caller there. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Why we're not getting that person? The numbers for the counters 0773-419-502 0555-184711. We are taking few calls on some of the things we talked about quickly. Then we move on to this issue that has to do with the vice president this morning. Good morning. Morning.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm James Keduno. I'm calling you from my residence at Cinco, Monrovia. I just want to touch the issue a little bit about the VP deflatory statement he has been making. You know, for me, I told people this particular regime is just a kind of copy of the true regime that has suffered our people over the years. You know, people have come to coerce our people, and we refer to them as dictators. So for me, it is not surprising to me, because we saw this thing in them, we saw nepotism in them, we saw forceful in them, we saw them that they came not to change this country, but they just came to, you know, subject our people to abject poverty. So thank you this morning for your program.
Okay, thank you. The next person. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Samra.
Morning.
Yes, Samra, thank you. Samra for long. I mean, say good morning to you and good morning to Seguche. Samra, my name is Augustine. I'm calling from the embassy of President Joseph Numa Buakai. I'm the one who put Georgia on the file to the executive matter. Come on, you are Joe Baga in the screen. Samra, for long to the issue. Samra, I think the way you're talking to our vice president this morning, Samra, you should stop this. Samra.
We will start talking to the vice president yet, though.
I come in. Samra, you are a person who listen.
We have not started talking to the vice president. So if it is the vice president on a topic you want to get on, then save it when we get you talking Google.
Okay,
there you come.
Okay, let me talk on it. Let me talk on the topic of Nimba. Samira, I'm coming to the issue of Nimba County. Samira, me understand that either Gongo warehouse American visa in your bag now for election, you'll be running by America to go and land there.
All right, I'll tell you something.
Why the people of Nimba is suffering? So indeed, once you look election, so Samara, you wouldn't know Nimba important when it's time for election. Samara, are you kidding me? Either Gongo way. As I'm speaking, she got American visa now in her bag. After the election, she will be going back next week Wednesday. I can get information on that Samara. So if there's a party which you vote to power, when all your property, you got everything about you as a Morocco Samara. So when will you pass law for the people of Nimba County Samara? So I think the people of Nimba should reject either Gongo or Samara.
Okay, thank you. Let us get the amount of persons to play, because we really want to do the draw after we get through with the course. So let us get 15 persons to play more than 3 times quickly this morning. Star 799 star 90 hatch. Star 799 star 90 hatch. Play with 200 or $1.50. One person is about to win 20,000 this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning.
Samira, morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you from Jacobstown. So I listened to the different talking points. The one I have to do is Prophet Key. You said Prophet Key was not a caller due process.
Yes.
So I don't know if you follow the entire happenings with Prophet Key and the government.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the election commission filed in the complaint.
Yeah.
And what was in that complaint? They said forgery.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when the complaint was filed, the police invited him, not even on an arrest warrant.
Mm-hmm.
The police invited him and asking him to come with his lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
After he invited his lawyer, accompanied him to the headquarters of the Liberia National Police.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a preliminary investigation and they found it necessary that he be detained for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And in the presence of the lawyer, they said that.
Mm-hmm.
So the lawyer left, he slept under the jurisdictions of the Liberia National Police.
Mm-hmm.
How is that not a due process under the criminal justice or procedures of our country? Where does criminal investigation start? It starts with the Liberia National Police.
Mm-hmm.
So in the presence of a lawyer and his lawyer came, and the following day, they had every other or investigations and a lawyer signed for him, and he was released. That is criminal investigation first hand. Okay. Before the police have investigated him preliminarily, now the police now going to draw what we call indictment. Mm-hmm. He will be indicted and forwarded to court. There where the proceedings start. Simple ABC in criminal justice system.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to another person quickly this morning. Good morning. Let's take that person. Morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Morning. Let's hear you.
This is the voice of Peter Sai, and I join you from Stockholm in the District.
Okay.
No, let's get serious in that here. Election matter when you go campaign. Tell us the time we're giving you, what you been able to do with the time, and leave the chief reality. There are some people in that race that spend some time in power. What they have been able to do for the people of Nima. And as senator, what they will do, let it tell us that people will start wasting our time. So the issue of Prophet Key. I can hear somebody lying, blatant and diabolical before I got to the line. Who was Prophet Key released to? Was he released to a lawyer or to a politician? The last time I checked, Mo Ali, now they any post in a law school. Mo Ali is now a lawyer. You guys should start marching in Liberia and start lying to the public. The process was now followed. You will now be given a due process. They try to bamboozle the name for not speaking and talking again about the name of the follow due process. Thank you, man.
Okay, thank you. Continue playing the cash giveaway. It's on. Shortly we give out. 20,000. We need 15 persons to play star 799 star 90 hatch. 20,000 is not small money. Y'all play and be able to win more. Okay, star 799 star 90 hatch. Play with 200. Play with $1.50 and win some money here this morning. 20,000 is on the go by 8:20. We want to do our first draw. We have 5 minutes to go. Morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Samira.
Morning, you're live.
Yeah, this is Saturday. We are joining from Basel. Let me commend you for the show this morning. You know, Samira, it beat my imagination for people to be talking that women should have taken part or the job now for women in Nima County, the senator job. The senator job for men alone. That general equality. Then all of men talking this morning that the woman have American visa in your bag, that when she win or when she lose, she will be going back to America. I want to minister that Joseph Boaka supported Joseph Nima Boaka, that working Joseph Nima Boaka government, that today your family people are in America. I know what they got on the show. They don't think or they don't look at the government, how the government and the treating the Liberian people. The woman is a Liberian. She's from Nima country. She has property in Nima country, so she got a right to run. So if you running, don't talk about America, baby, because your government you get now, most of your ministers, they come from America. Yeah, how will you say, I calling for Joseph? What are you calling for Joseph Nima Boaka beg? We don't want to know. But even going where she has a right to run, to to become a senator for Nima County. So that's not issue. So you not on the show this morning, yeah, and be talking how you were talking to the Papa. The Papa is not Bobo. Anything that matter in the country is right there. So will you take it serious? So thank you for the show this morning.
Okay, thank you. We even talked to the vice president yet, and people started to complain. But anyways, we will get to it shortly. We will get to it. People still calling the other line. Those of you on Rovia, call us on 0775 938-586. That is the line for those of you in Monrovia here. Please. Morning. Good morning.
Samira, good morning.
Wema Williams, let's have you.
Let me say thanks to you this morning. Let me say thanks to our CEO who is not with you this morning. Samira, let me say thanks to you for the discussion, Samira. Samira, the vice president, and Jeremiah Kun. Samira, and I see Jeremiah Kun. I will put it abroad with the real abroad with the money. And I see Jeremiah Kun to us a few months ago. He said Joria was a common citizen. So if they see Joria go now in Nima Kante and start using other word there to say, oh, the election in Nima is for the Ando people.
We will get to that. We'll get to that, Obama. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Samira,
you see the issue of Prophet Key. Prophet Key, Mo Ali is now a lawyer or judge. Mo Ali went and signed for Prophet Key for his release. Mo Ali and the other guy. So I think the police should have, do that too. Prophet Key lawyer. Because even on Spoon Network, one of the guy was there, you were saying that the time that they call Prophet Key lawyers or not turn out at that time. And I have Prophet Key start to the place. They have someone say, oh, that a lawyer and a male lawyer go do that one, go do that one. Is this the issue of women participation in our election in this country? Although you people, you are women, you are pushing for that. But Samira, the women in this country, you are not ready for business here.
But I don't talk like that, no.
No, Samira, that be serious here. This thing is not something that I can get a free ride to say, oh, woman, you go and say, you go and say. The thing, if the election is open for everybody, they say every Canadian go and register. Also, as a woman, if you know you got interest within a country or a district or in a country, you'll be more women that will go and register to compete with the men. Time for election, if the people want you in that place, they will vote that woman. You say, Samira, they will vote that woman. But they say, oh, the women are marginal lab because the men are plenty. So, for me, I really support the government because she took that stand to say, although the men they are safe,
yes.
So I really support if I were in Nima, if I'm going to register in Nima, I was going to vote her because of that stand. So you're the women, you're a weak man, you're not getting courage to compete with the men. So you're only one.
The women are competing, but then the men will always intimidate the women. Like what is happening now, and not too many women will have that zest. From day one, that kind of thinking is already there. So if even women want to come up to go into this and start to seek advice, people start to tell them, don't do it. You see how the men are going down there, don't go there. Yes, there's one lady that took the stand and said, I will come up in this race. See how many men going against her and trying to humiliate her. These are things that you look at too. So it scares some of the women away. Because from day one, the narrative have just been men in power. They just feel that men supposed to occupy political seat. But I think it's changing as the day goes by because within the House of Representatives, you have women there too. In the Senate, you have women there too. So the narrative is changing gradually, but we'll continue to talk to it changes.
Of course, Samira, but the women, you women, you need to take the stand. You need to get a man. Even if the male tell the man last year, if you get 3 or 4 women in that race, you will see Samira. You see the difference.
All right, I'm going to the National Election Commission. I'll register. I'll talk to them. I'll register and go in that race. Okay. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm okay. Let's hear you.
The name is Prince Jala, and I do join you from.
Come again.
Yeah, speaking of Prince Jala, and I do join you for Ponchama Lopa County.
Ponchama Lopa County. Let's hear you.
Let me say thank you for the show. What I want to tell you guys in studio is that you guys are doing well, but you have to be comparative when it comes to stimulating information about this government. Because the government we are talking about in prison is they are doing well. When it comes to Ponchama, they are still teaching. as compared to we are government. So if you guys are giving out information to we the citizens, you should not confuse us that will lead us to different things that will cause.
So listen, my brother, we're not confusing you. Vonchama is one county within Liberia. It's just one county within Liberia. So we get information from other counties, from Monrovia and wherever we will disseminate. If Vonchama is just one county, so if the government is doing well within Vonchama, that doesn't mean that the government is doing well within Liberia. So let us understand before you come to us, to our information that is being disseminated here. Get that first.
Yes, but
Vonchama is just one place. Okay.
All of my time I spent in Monrovia, I've been listening to your radio station. Every information you give is negative about the government. No.
But if the government doing well, then you come up and tell us that the government doing it here and you're lying on the government here. It's the best way to do it.
You're not carrying on comparative information.
How is it that it's being seen, my brother? How is it being seen? The government doing well. It's not only in the mouth we will say it. We need things that will be seen. It's not just the government doing well, the government doing well.
Yeah, but you take negative portion from the government information and then you carry to.
Do you know that the 60th anniversary of LOFA, it was celebrated on credit and service providers are yet to be paid, since December 2024. And the people of Lofa County, they are saying that they will protest on its way. Force of Lofa reported that. And it's all over the media.
Information is not true.
All right, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Morning.
Good morning, Samara.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, are you sure? This is Etmoka, the visually impaired car keeping this unprepared person fit to the fire to deliver. You know, Samara, the topic can be so interesting in the morning hour, and sometimes they take us away from our own position that we want to make on the show. Okay? Somebody said, the process will follow. You are not following the process of Prophet Key. Then later he shoot himself in the legs. He shot himself in the legs, rather. How do you say the man will be up by a lawyer, and then the indictment will be drawn and sent to court? Then we are already seeing him in Nima County. Yeah. How do you do that? Immediately you arrest the guy. It's not supposed to go about 24 hours and say the crime is huge.
Yeah.
But the man slept in jail. In the morning hour, the indictment was supposed to be drawn.
That was to humiliate him.
Yeah, you send him to court. After you send him to court, before your lawyer bail him out. But your government will go and free the man, take the man to Nima County to campaign along with Jeremiah Kuhn for their coca position. Then he comes from there, he comes back to Monrovia. Then you go now, you do the indictment for him to go to court. Hey, man, why we say they can say they cannot do that to us? That's not fair to us. Oh, yeah, are knowledgeable. So you can't come out and speak or lie to confuse the citizenry of the country. You don't do that. I love the man in jail in the morning hour, do the indictment, send the man to court, let a lawyer appeal him off. Then we see it anywhere that he right under the law of Liberia to be billed for. But that was not done. They went there clandestinely, they took it from there, carrying to Nima to campaign along with them. That is women thing. No, that thing that we are hearing now, my sister, it been going everyone sin. Since 19, we read that thing about women and men participating in election, it been going everyone sin. How come it's just sufficing in Nima County?
Yeah.
Because the government is so desperate to get a position, that is why that thing is sufficing in Nima County. The people of Nima need to try. There's too much of divisive politics. There's too much of travel policy.
Okay.
It's killing the country.
Okay, thank you so much. We have calls coming in, but we have to call it a day. We have to go to the next conversation. Those of you who did not make your way through, you will make it through on the next conversation. We will take you in. If you never had a chance to talk about this Prophet Key thing and blah, 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 it is the same Nima politics that we're about to go on to, but specifically with what the vice president said is what we're going on to. So, if you are there and you did not make your call, your call was not being answered, then definitely the next one you can have, your say on it. But we have to go. So we're saying bye-bye to that and calling it a day and moving forward. Now, what we will do before moving forward is to do the cash giveaway. Then we go into the next segment of the program. Good morning, Liberia. So let us call this person. Yara said, we're about to do a draw for 20,000 Liberian dollars. Those of you listening, it is the time to play. Get up, put money on your phone and play. Dial star 799 star 90 hatch, because we're giving out 20,000. We're giving out 50,000 this morning. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. Your name and where are you joining us from? My name is Samira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. I think I interacted with this person before.
Yes.
Okay, you have been playing the cash giveaway, so we sent you 1,000 Liberian dollars for you to play this morning, because we're giving out plenty of money this morning.
Okay.
So do you know the code for this morning? Star 799 first.
Okay, star 799, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry.
No, listen. Star 799 star 90 hatch. But listen, you saw the 1,000 Liberian dollars message. The code for you to play this morning is star 799 star 90 hatch.
Okay, yeah.
Then when you play with 200, because we're giving out 20,000, we're giving out 50,000.
Okay, no problem. I'll be playing now.
Okay, star 799 star 90 hatch is the code, my brother.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So while we are doing this, you can be playing, because afterwards we take a draw for 20,000 Liberian dollars. Let's talk so and talk so. 20,000, it is not a small money to let's also so within this economy, you getting your little information. Then at the end of the day, you just use some kind of 2,000 or 1,005. You will see the person that will call, probably the person will say, I played 6 times. I used 800. I used 1,000. I used 1,002. And the person won that little 20,000. Morning. Good morning. Morning. My name is Samira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
My name is Scott.
Okay, so you have been playing the cash giveaway this morning. We decided to send you 1,000 Liberian dollars as an encouragement for you to play. And also this morning, we're giving out plenty of money. So you can give it a try if you wish and see as to if you be part of our 20,000 or 50,000 winner.
All right, thank you. I will try. For the last time I played, I don't win your maybe first.
Sorry, you need to continue trying. Star 799 star 90 hatch is the code.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. All right, so star 799 star 90 hatch, star 799 star 90 hatch is the code. We need people to play more so that you'll be able to win. Play more than 5 times, play more than 6 times. A person is about to win 20,000 Liberian dollars here shortly. So let us keep playing quickly this morning so that you be a part of it. Okay, we're giving out 50,000. Somebody's supposed to win or 50,000 Liberian dollars this morning. So play. We're giving out more money. Tell others, if you don't have credit on your phone, encourage others to play. If you don't have credit, go put credit there, because 10 o'clock is the time that we'll be calling it a day. Morning. Morning. My name is Samira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from? Okay, you have been playing the cash giveaway, and we gave out we gave you 1,000 Liberian dollars as an encouragement for you to play. Yeah, but now freedom here too now. So let me tell you how it works. You know how it works? If you are sticking to one radio station, stick to one radio station until you win. But if you be all over there, I don't know where, not how you can do the thing too. Yeah, if you one place, be one place. Yeah. But you just at Freedom Avenue, you called just now. But anyways, you have the $1,000 on your phone. You can play if you wish this morning because we're giving out more money. Voice of Liberia, the code is *799 *90#. All right. Okay, so it's about time that we give out our first 20,000. 9 o'clock, we want to give out another 20,000. *799 *90#. Let us give out the first 20,000. And after we give out the first 20,000, those of you who play, it is the time for you to play more, because you will know that 9 o'clock will give out another 20,000. So if you have been playing and you are not the one who's going to win the first 20,000, I encourage you to play. Play with more money, because 9 o'clock will be another 20,000. So start playing now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
I'm having talking from Johnsonville.
If you near your monitor, you move from near it. If you near noisy area, you move from near it.
Oh, okay. That's far away.
So you said, what is your name again?
I'm having cover.
Avin, ALVINCOOPER. Avin Cooper, this is the name that is registered on your mobile account, right?
Yeah.
Do you know who's speaking with you? Oh, okay. Avin, you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
I played 30 times.
Avin, if you tell story here, we will check the record.
No. You got to 15.
15 times?
Yeah, 15.
So that, you're checking it as 100 first?
Yeah. Because 3,000 I have in my phone.
3,000?
Yeah.
Okay, so that 3,000 you used?
Yeah, I only 3,000 I used.
Okay, so I mean, you see, you play 15 times, you use your 3,000. Yeah. So you see what I can be telling you. I think you were listening to me when I was talking, right? I said you will play plenty of time, and when you play plenty of time, you play 15 times. There's no way you play 15 times, you now win. So I mean, you won 20,000 Liberian dollars.
Wow! Thank God.
Is this your first time winning?
This is my first time winning. I have won 4,000 from the same program.
Okay. So shortly we will send you your 20,000. But people are listening to you. What do you have to say to them?
Oh, I encourage more people to play.
Okay.
Yeah. And put that time in there because I take it to be real.
What is the code?
The code
for today.
You said *799 #90#.
*799 in the middle again.
Yes, *799 *90#.
And then you play with 200.
Yes.
So the 20,000 that you get, and what you do with it? The first thing you do this morning.
Oh, I get things to do because for my son, his school fees, yeah. I need to pay the balance.
You don't pay the balance school fees?
Yes.
Okay. Avin, we will send your money to you, yeah?
Okay.
All right. So you listen to Avin. Avin just won 20,000. So let us do it like this. Let us take it from all over. We can get people from Monrovia to win again. We can get people from Bon County to win. We can get people from Grand Bassa to win. We can get people from Lofa County to win. The last time I checked, somebody from Lofa County won a house on this radio. And the last time I checked, somebody from Lofa County won 20,000. Somebody from Bon County won a motorbike. It goes on like that. Kakatatu. So those of you in the counties, take advantage. Play. Dial *799 *90#. If you don't have credit on your phone, go and put credit. Let me tell you something. The thing about the cash giveaways, you don't want to stop playing. Why? Because you don't know which one of the days will be your lucky day. So if you're feeling willing to play today might be your lucky day, and you be saying, I don't want to play, and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, it wouldn't be good for you. So if you're listening, put money on your phone, go and play. Play with 200 Liberian dollars. Play more than 5 times. Those of you who want to play 5 times, one time, you can play 1 time. You can play 2 times. You just don't know when your luck will shine. One person just won, the person play 15 times. You can do the same. You can do lesser. That's not a problem. Avi, we just sent you your 20,000. Does he receive it?
Yes, I receive it.
You receive it?
Yes.
So you will use some more to play again?
Oh, yes.
Because we get a 50,000 there.
Yes. I was just going to play.
Okay, encourage others around you to play, okay? All right. So somebody just won 20,000. Now, another person is to win 20,000. We said 9 o'clock. So let us keep the transaction going. Let us keep the transaction going. We said 9 o'clock. Another person will win 20,000 again by 9. So let us keep it going so that 9 o'clock a person can win 20,000. Let us take this break. When we get back, we go into our second segment, or we go on to our major discussion here this morning. Okay, so let's take this break quickly. When we get back, we go into it. This break.
Located conveniently at Rana Street in Monrovia, Auto Spare Garage is your go-to destination for all your vehicle needs. Whether you drive a sedan, we handle both mechanical and electrical works on all types of vehicles. Our services include comprehensive vehicle maintenance and repair, expert body work, and auto base spray with special discounts, vehicle body kits upgrade, key copies and computer programming, wheel alignment and balancing to keep you safe on the road, and much more. No need to change your oxygen sensor for now. At Auto Spare Garage, we do hydrogen flushing for the muffler catalyst and engine with hydrogen technology. We pride ourselves on offering high-quality, durable spare parts at reasonable prices, ensuring your car runs smoothly without breaking the bank. Need to know more? Contact us today at 0777 300 303, 0777 117 771, or 0888 300 303 for further information or to schedule an appointment. At Auto Spare Garage, we are committed to providing exceptional service to keep your vehicle in top shape. Visit us today and experience the best service. Auto Spare Garage, your one-stop shop for every car needs.
Okay, so we want to say welcome back. This is Voice of Liberia 104.1. Those of you just joining us, and we are broadcasting to you from Capital Bypass this morning. My name is Samira Wonlai, and it is the program Good Morning Liberia. And we're about to go on to our major conversation here this morning. And while we are doing that, you're encouraged to play the cash giveaway so that 9 o'clock we'll be able to take a draw for 20,000 Liberian dollars. The code is *799 *90#. *799 *90# gives you 20,000 Liberian dollars here this morning. Okay, fellow Liberians, let us go into this issue now that has to do with the Vice President coup. You know, Liberians elected the president we are and Vice President Kwon because they thought that these people are leaders that will govern the country. They thought that Liberians will be saved from the past government because they thought that things that happened within the past government will not be repeated by this government. But specifically, we're talking about the vice president. Jeremiah Cohn have been making all sort of remarks. And I should say that he doesn't know how to talk. Why do I say so? Whenever Jeremiah Cohn speaks, you just can hear that leadership ability within him, that leadership tone. You can't hear it. That's number one aspect. The second aspect, whenever Jeremiah Cohn speaks, there's always a mistake. It's either the subject or the verb when I agree, or there will be some kind of little mistake that someone in K2 cannot even make. There will always be a mistake whenever he speaks. The reason why I classify as mistake is that if you say a thing and in less than a minute, you reiterate it and go over it and correct yourself, you didn't make a mistake. But the vice president will say it and it will be just like that and he will move forward without correcting it. As if to say he didn't go to school. But that is not the issue though. We're just telling you that we thought that this government, they had the ability. We thought that this government, they were more educated. They are the Congo boys and all of that. That was what we thought. But we see a whole different thing. So, Vice President Kun came up with a statement that former President Weah is a common citizen. Now, bringing a narrative to this whole Nimba County election, by-election. The Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, he went to Nimba County to pass from one village to another village to campaign for Samuel Koga. Somebody will say, what's so much about Samuel Koga? And the vice president will go there to go campaign and blah, blah, blah. But do you know what it shows? It shows that Unity Party people, the executives, they are greedy to the highest number. Greediness is what is killing them. They want to get the positions. They want for a UPS to be in opposition. If it is not Unity Party, then it shouldn't be anybody. Forgetting to know that people who are in Liberia here, it's not all of them that they are from Unity Party. And that shouldn't stop them from going for opposition or getting a job because they are not from the Unity Party. They are all Liberians. It happened here with the Speaker saga. The regime speaker is in now. Unlawfully sitting there, making decisions and all of that. Now, It boils down to the Nima County election. Jeremiah Kun left his seat as a vice president. And he went Nima County to move from Maine to the other county, to that other, not county, but this other town or that other town in Nima County for Samuel Koga. Why are you doing all of these things for Samuel Koga? Why are you heavily campaigning from one town to another town for Samuel Koga? What is Samuel Koga's impact on the people of Nimba County? How is it that Samuel Koga has impacted the life of Nimbains? Or just the same way you did nothing, it's the same way you want to put Samuel Koga there. And he did not just stop there, but he went on to make a whole lot of statements. There's one thing that a leader should not be involved into. And there's one thing that a leader should always fight for. Do you know what is it that a leader should not be involved into? Into dividing people, into tribal politics. And what is it our leaders should always fight for? Our leaders should always fight for peace, togetherness. Because when there's no togetherness, there's no peace, how is it you are going to lead? So you don't want to cause chaos. You don't want to divide people, but rather you want to bring people together, tell them what you have to tell them, and give them the benefit of the doubt. And give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them the benefit of the doubt. That is what you should do. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Let them be able to look at this, and be able to read between the lines and choose whatever they want to choose. But Jeremiah Kun and the likes of other executives from Unity Party, they took on their journey to Nima County to campaign for Samuel Koga. And some of the directors, general overseers of institution or whatever that went there, ministers, they violated the code of conduct. Because there's nowhere in the Liberian law that says as a presidential appointee, you should go to a county to go and campaign. In fact, it's against the code of conduct. We read it here, you listened. So these people, they are acting on their own. They are acting against the law. The Samuel Twe, Amos Twe. The Amos Twe, the Mo Ali, and the likes of others. But then the vice president went there. He went to give our message. I don't know what is so important that will make the vice president leave and move from town to town, make more than a week in Nima County because he wants for this man to win this election. I don't know the special interest. Whatever special interest is, it is left with you. But here is the thing. You don't want to divide Nimba County because of an election. You came and you said that this other seat is for the Mano people, this other seat is for the Gio people. That is division. You are separating the Nimba, the people from the people of the Mano tribe and the people of the Gio tribe, telling them that Gio people get a part of seat and Mano people have their part of seat. That is division. You should be bringing these people together. Allow them to make their own decision. Let those days be left behind that you will tell people what to do in politics. You went there, you said it. Caused division. You just did not stop there. You went on and started to say that you instructed Edith Konglo to leave the senatorial position. So who are you that if somebody feels that they are capable of participating in a particular election, you will tell the person to leave it? Who are you? You said that you told her to leave it. Leave it with Samuel Koga. What are some of the things that Samuel Koga has done for the people of Nimba County? We are yet to see them. You cannot even make good laws for your own district. But you said she should leave it. That is not the issue. The issue is you as a vice president knowing very well that you people should be against the fight that people will come into this country, win an election, and then leave the country. They cannot do the Liberian people work. After every 6 months, they go back to the U.S. because it's where they are living. They are not doing the Liberian people work. You as a vice president, you people should be speaking against these things, and there should be measures put in place so that Liberians who are appointed by the president or Liberians who are being given the power by the people, they should stay here and govern the country. You as a vice president, who should be doing that? You sat down there and said with your own mouth that you told Ide Gonglo that she should take a representative position to run as a representative, and she should just leave from here and go sit in the states. You will run her campaign. She will win. All she will need to do is come back to National Election Commission, get her certificate, and she go back to America. Our vice president. Our vice president. Our vice president. The country vice president is encouraging people. He's telling people that he will run their campaign. Is that your work as a vice president? Is that what you are to be doing as a vice president? Or you have turned so less busy because what was being planned, your plan is not going as the way it's supposed to go. Because the plan was you will sit as vice to Joe Barker. God forbid if Joe Barker dies, then you take over as the president. But Joe Barker to enjoy the Liberian people money and he's still living. So for that reason, you're not saying so less busy. So you just volunteer yourself. You say, I will run campaign for people. Anybody that going for a representative position or senatorial position in Nima County are there to run the campaign as a vice president. You are not doing the work that you are to do. But rather, you have given yourself and said, I will run campaign for you. How is it even sound? Are you so less busy to that extent? Are you so less busy to that extent that you will tell somebody, say, I will run your campaign for you. All you need to do is just go sit in America. When I run your campaign, you will win. But leave the senatorial campaign, the senatorial position, and you are there running campaign for Samuel Koga. So the plan that you had, is that yielding result? Because you people wanted for Joseph Boakai to take over, it was the reason why you decided to sit as vice president. So that when Joseph Boakai dies, you will take over as the president. But like I said, Joseph Boakai told Liberian people money, they did well for the paper. So the paper will end it says, yeah. Peacefully, quietly, you will end it. So when you end the says, yeah, now, then you will come and say you won't be president. Then we'll see how it works. But all the watching people plan that when that man pass off, we will take the president. So it's not working. So now you say it's not working, and the vice president, well, I know what I'm supposed to do as a vice president. Let me just go back to Nima County and tell the people that I will start running campaign for them. If I run campaign for them, they will win. It was what the vice president of the Republic of Liberia said. My Liberian people. It was what the vice president of the Republic of Liberia said. He said it. He said that Edith Gonglo should go serve as a candidate for any district, and All she need to do is to carry her thing to the States. You will stay and you will run a campaign. You come and play it for you, you will listen. You will listen to it. You go and hear it for yourself. Let us play it so that you'll be able to hear it. We will go over to Liberians. Let us play it. Yes. Let us play it.
Said he would be president. She won. 2017. Nima said Traore will be president. He won. 2023. Nima said Joseph Parker will be president. He won. Nima is the electoral college of Liberia. And there are many people who don't want to see it. They want it to divide. They want to break it into pieces. Plenty of them more us. Because when the owner sell you the tree without buying. This election is critical. Now, I'm not going to be elected in the country. I should go sit down. But they want to prove that Prince doesn't let nobody. Prince doesn't 3 or 11 yet. We are here. And I know why you be really looking to see the child 3 all the time. 13 years working behind me, accosting me. Everything you're playing with me. Let me see what the child can do. And our character of Prince doesn't to be bold, not afraid. I want you to take for him. I will say the truth anyway. If it costs me anything, I don't care. I will say it. Tomorrow, people will tell the man, say that time, but we didn't listen. And so I've come to you to talk to you. Yesterday, I ate my to talk to that sound now. Today, I'm in Liberia. Today, I'm going to Bunadi. I don't want to miss any part of Laos. So the people say, you didn't come to Laos, you don't talk. I'm going everywhere. The way I'm visiting Laos, I'm not visiting nowhere that I in the election. Because this election has to do with you. If you don't want to take a seat, stand it on the other side. Your own, you'll come away. If you support them, they will support you. 2029, I will be like this. I will be there. I will tell the people, the program will be. I will tell them the other seat for the man of people. Any kilometer one day, I will tell you, if you have traveled listed that your business, like any other side of the thing, we're supposed to keep it. And keep it. The program will be. I will tell them the other seat for the man of people. Any kilometer one day, I will tell you, if you have traveled listed that your business, like any other side of the thing, we're supposed to keep it. And keep it. And so my people are praying. The women. The brother, the women and I, not the men, hey, not true. And that's why I will make it my business. In 2029, we will support women across the country to be represented. The election, people can come with different method election. The first method they used to come with, they used to say the man of prayer gets on the sheep. But because man of prayer not getting now, one year paper. Okay, bad one. Bring the again, man. I want to get the man. Get bad one. I want to. Those are all political tactics to divide us more. How are they killing me to have a support? Either killing me, Tingman killing me. I told Tingman lead the team. You have been arguing that they see it should be one man, one down. Man getting a lose it. Very complicated. But again, holiday, I met Tingman not living with me. He came to. He don't kill me. At the beginning start. Lead the team. Go for one district, register there to be represented. I will lead a campaign there. Let's keep the campaign balanced. I said, register. You see that register, go by America, you go tell her. We'll campaign for you when you win. You fly by America, you go to Nigeria, you go tell your certificate. Go back. She says she resolved. You cannot listen to me. You can't. You don't kill me. I'm the biggest star. Unity. Go for one district. Register there to be represented. I will lead a campaign there. Let's keep the campaign balanced. I said, register. You see that register, go by America, you go tell her. We'll campaign for you when you win. You fly by America, you go to America, you go pay off the ticket. You go back. She says she resolved. They see to 2011, Madam Sarita, you said, GDP, it's a clarity. You want to cry a key. Lead a way, I will thank you. Don't cry for us. And that's why we have come to talk to you. Now, people, thank you. And here we are. People get it. Now, so much about development, look at me. When you vote for a contract, vote out because you left somebody or you sorry for somebody. Go away. Let's keep the campaign balance. I said, register. You see that register, go by America, you go tell her. We'll campaign for you when you win. You fly by America, you go to America.
So that which one they call register? Check register. They may say register. Check Yeah, what vice president talking again? Get cool. What the children can say, Chella, I know separate chicken. Yeah. Me say register. I tell you, just register. What you call register? What kind of word they call register? Even you put how you even spell register? That there, what kind of letter will go there? Got a store anywhere, we get a letter. But he store. What do you put there? Register. What is register? Vice president speaking. Then say you can speak your colloquy to the people. But I don't know register with colloquy bene. Register. How it's supposed to be. Register. They may say register. Yeah.
She says she resolved. They see to 2011, Madam Sarita, you said, GDP, it's a clarity.
90#, and then we take 15 persons before we go to the phone lines. Shortly, a person will win 20,000, and that person will be making it the second person that will be winning 20,000 here on Good Morning Liberia. So keep dialing *799 *90#, and then you play with 200 or $1.50 in order for you to be maybe the second winner to win the money here this morning. So we'll take this voice over. From there, we do our cash giveaway draw, and from there we go to the phone lines. Okay, let us take it over.
She won. 2017, Nima said Traore will be president. He won. 2023, Nima said Joseph Parker will be president. He won. Nima is the electoral college of Liberia. And there are many people who don't want to see it. They want it to divide. They want to break it into pieces. Plenty of them more us. Because when the owner sell you, the tree will not buy you. This election is critical. Now, I'm not going to be elected in the country. I should go sit down. But they want to prove that Prince doesn't let nobody. Prince doesn't 3 or 11 yet. We are here. And I know why you be a grave looking to see the child 3 all the time. 13 years you working behind me, I'm cutting you. Every day you're patient with me. Let me see what the child can do. And our character of Prince Joseph to be bold, not afraid. Now one thing I will take from him, I will say the truth anyway. Hey, if it costs me anything, I don't care. I will say it. Tomorrow, people will tell the man, say that time, but we didn't listen. And so I've come to you to talk to you. Yesterday I was crying to talk to that side now. Today I'm in Baipa. Today I'm going to Punadi. Because I don't want to miss any part of Laos. So the people say you didn't come to Laos, you don't talk. I'm going everywhere. The way I've been in Laos, I'm not visiting nowhere that I in the election. Because this election has to do with you. And you don't want a territorial seat, standing on the other side. Your own, you will come for it. And you support them, they will support you. 2029, I will be like this. I will be fair. I will tell the people, the program will win. I will tell them the other seat is for the man of people. Any human one day, I will tell you, I travel listed that your business, like any other side of the team, we're supposed to keep it and we keep it. And so my people are begging, the women. The brother, the women and I, more men, hey, not true. And that's why I will make it my business. In 2029, we will support women across the county to be represented. The election, people can come with different methods in election. The first method they used to come with, they used to say the man of prayer gets on the sheep. But because man of prayer not getting now, one year paper. Okay, bad one. Being there, you get money, I won't get there. Those are all political tactics to divide us more. All they kill me to have a support. Either kill me, Tingma kill me. I told Tingma VDT. You have been arguing that they see it should be one man, one down. Now getting a leave it. Let people to it. But again, holiday, and then Tingma not leading to me. He can't that. Either kill me. At the business liberty. Go for one district, register there to be represented. I will lead a campaign there. Let's keep the county balance. I said register. You see that register, go by America, you go to that. We'll campaign for you when you win. You fly by America, you go to night, you go take your certificate, you go to work. She says she resolved. At the digital, they see 2011. Madam Sarita, you said, lead a team, you clarity. You want to cry a king. Lead a wire, thank you. Don't cry for all.
11 chakra again. And the vice president said chakra. The meaning you scatter. The mean say chakra. Yeah. Okay. When you say scatter, the people in the market will understand what it means. What the meaning of scatter. Or your level now. Yeah, we expected something better. But anyways, that is it. You've listened. We will go to the phone lines now. We're about to announce the numbers so that you'll be able to call. But we said that before announcing the numbers, we will do 20,000 draw. Morning.
Good morning.
You received your money, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so they're still open. We're about to give out 20,000 to a person. You can play star 799 star 90 hatch.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we said that we'll give out 20,000. We did not get the 15 person to play, but stay. This money must go. Right? This money must go. So let's give out 20,000 to this person. If you're listening, keep playing. Keep playing because we will give out another 20,000 before we go. So keep playing. Star 799 star 90 hatch. If two persons can win, you yourself too, you can win. Star 799 star 90 hatch. Star 799 star 90 hatch is the code. Play with 200. Play with $1.50. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Samira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
My name is Joe Chava, calling from Tizio.
Joe, you are joining me. You are not calling.
Yeah, calling from Tizio.
You said Joe who?
Joe Chava.
Please spell your last name.
Joe Chava. Chava. I'm not sure.
Yes.
T-R.
Yes.
T-V-A-A.
Okay, Joe, you did play the cash giveaway this morning.
Yes.
How many times did you play, Joe?
7 times.
What is the code this morning?
The code is star 799 hash star 90 hash star 799 star star 90 hash.
And how many dollars did you use? Joe, you listening? Was somebody be telling you what you're supposed to say? You play your money, then why are you listening to somebody? How many dollars did you use to play?
1,400.
Okay, Joe, you won 20,000 Liberian dollars. People are listening to you. I mean, what do you have to say to them to encourage them?
People are listening. I just want to encourage them because some people are talking a fake thing. People can play, they can eat people money free. But you know that lucky ticket when your time reaches. So I just want to encourage them to keep playing. One day, that time will reach.
Okay, you can encourage other people around you too to play?
Yes.
Okay.
My brother near me, you're telling me that fake thing will give my money. So I will encourage him to play too.
Okay, so as we're speaking right now, the 20,000 on your phone.
Alright. Let me check it out.
It's there right now. Right now it is there. We just sent it.
Okay.
Okay, so you can use one at 20,000 and play a game. Maybe you'll win the 50,000 or you send some to one of your friends to play. All right. Okay, so we are still giving out money here up to 10 o'clock. We have another draw to do. Star 799 star 90 hatch. Star 799 star 90 hatch. Play 100 Liberian dollars. play not 100 but 200 Liberian dollars, play with $1.50. Now the number is for our people to participate. You listened to Vice President Kun, and we said what we had to say. It is your time to make your own point. His statement that he made, you yourself, you have your own thoughts about what he said. We give ours. This platform is meant for opening up to others so that they will be able to give their view. That is the reason why we take diversity of views. Yes. So the numbers for those of you in Monrovia here, you call us on 0775 938 586 0775 938 586. Those of you in the diaspora, those of you in Monrovia, the Lone Star subscriber is 0880907 The number for those of you in the county is 0773-419-502 0555184-711. The county is 0773-419-502. What happened in that? 0773-419-502 and 0555184711. The numbers for the females 0773-978-564. Let's talk to our first person there. Good morning. Morning.
Good morning, Samura. My name is Fonso Joe, and thanks for affording me the time and opportunity. Morning, member of the CDC, regular intellectual medicine. I listened to the topic on a discussion
990 hash, love 100 or 2, not 1.